All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're continuing with Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. And today should be a pretty chill day, I think. I think it should be. Still just doing the dog tags, near the end of them. I really should take up the whole stream. I don't remember exactly where I was with dog tags, but I think that we'll be doing it for most of the stream. We might, emphasis on might, be able to start on something more, but we'll get there when we get there. Other than that, let me just get the game open. I don't really have much else with the preamble today. Hold on. Where's the game at? Hello. There it is.
You want to be a piss baby false? According to where I'm pissing. Yeah.
And she's here. The weather definitely is not pretty chill. It's warm here too. Kind of sucks. I went and got all of my outside chores done for the day at like 7 a.m. because it's really hot here. It's gross. I don't like it. We are on Extreme. How far along with Extreme? An hour 20 in makes me think that I'm pretty deep into it. I gotta get my dog tag like list up too. Extreme 51%. I did way more than I thought. Hold on.
Now I sound like that fucking dog VTuber.
Yes, you do, False. Okay, 16 was the last one I did. For a second, I was like, wait, 17 I got. So I'm already at the point in this run where the next dog tags we get are in the blast furnace. I'm way further into Extreme than I thought. We might actually get to do something beyond dog tags today, maybe. I don't want to promise too much. It's a maybe. Oh. Okay. Post-sniper wolf fight. I see. The fact that Hot Sauce is always out of points on YouTube because he just immediately spends them on false quotes is crazy. He never has any points. And then as soon as he does have more than 60, boom, gone. False quote. Oh, let me plug my phone in. I have 3.7K on Twitch. It's crazy. Makes me realize that Twitch isn't as closely balanced as I thought. Can't get his favorite quote. It's tragic.
You win.
Don't you dare. Don't I dare what? Increase the costs on Twitch? That tells me it's balanced fine. You think? Do you think it's balanced fine? It might be for now, since Twitch is like the tool that almost no one is using for channel points. It might be fine for now. It's the well-kept secret. This is a huge skip. Jesus Christ. I will toast her back.
Oh, damn. I caught a cold. That witch. She took my clothes.
Twitch is the cool kids club. That's what I've been hearing. I'm so brain rotted from my chat. I legitimately I heard Haktua. Chat has done this to me. I wasn't like this before.
Shut up in there, will ya?
I saw there was a redeem on Falsa's stream where you end her stream, but it requires like a bajillion points. Yeah. I think she literally just put the maximum amount that a redeem can cost for the end stream one. And it's pretty much just there.
My stomach.
No one will ever be able to end that stream. Come on, Otacon. I need out. Let me out, big man. Come on. I gotta go.
Hey, I'm here. Where?
It sounds like a challenge. You won't be able to do it. You know what? I challenge you to do it. Do it. Go and get enough points to end her stream. I dare you.
That's better.
I dare you.
What the hell?
I'm dying. I'm dying. Help. I'm not dying. Stupid bitch. I thought there was a ration there. I feel like I've done that exact thing every time.
Oh, not again! Oh. Oh.
It's time for the ghost to bounce back. We'll see. I believe it could happen. In theory, it could definitely happen. In practice, you might need a more coordinated effort, but I believe that it's possible. I'm telling you guys, the goblins have been ruthless with the attacking this month. It's why the ghosts are so deep into the negatives. They've just been unrelenting with the attacks. It's brutal. Alright, I pretty much just need to blast through the game as fast as I can. Through, like... what's it? The second sniper wolf fight. And then once I'm in the blast furnace, we're back on dog tag duty. I don't even need to attack any of them. Just give me my camo and we'll go. I keep forgetting to equip it. The camo makes it a lot easier to just breeze through the game too. Thank God for New Game Plus unlockables in a grind like this.
Hey, I'm scared, but I'm aroused. I'm scaroused.
Scaroused is a good one. I feel like that one doesn't get enough credit. I feel like people are sleeping on the scaroused quote. Man, there's even an extra garden here. I didn't notice until just now that there's an extra one. They're brutal with the extra guards on extreme. Not that it makes the game any more difficult, but they are brutal with it. Definitely doesn't help with the difficulty and the balancing issues, but it's true. Okay, this time I'm gonna remember to grab the body armor. Bingo. Extreme is the one difficulty that's like, if I'm gonna need it on any difficulty, it's gonna be this one. I've gotten by for getting
you're right.
it
I haven't pegged a man in a long time.
on every other difficulty, but this one I might actually need it. Even on Twin Snakes. That one is just crazy. What'd I miss? Just the prison cell escape. That's about it. Horse sauce once again. That's all it takes. Would you guys believe me if I told you that False doesn't play up like an on-stream personality at all and she's just like that? Would you guys believe me? If I told you it's not a character in the slightest, it's just genuinely how she is? Yes? Good. Because it's true. It's not exaggerated in the slightest. That's just the way she is. Does she get professional help, though? No. Excuse you. I mean, she is nothing like that on stream. She is so much more normal off stream. It's a character. She's playing a character. It's true. It's exaggerative. She's not like that at all. She's totally normal. Must be a good actor. She is. She really is. I wish I could eat in my sleep. Man. You could, like, actually do shit in your sleep. Imagine. Think about all the things that I could get done if I could do things while I slept. Automatic disk swap incoming. That is maybe the greatest feature I've ever seen in an emulator, and I had no idea that Dolphin had that until I think Hot Sauce mentioned it. It's crazy to me that they just have an auto disc swap and I never knew beforehand. You set it up? Yeah, I finally went in and remembered to toggle it. It's so nice. I wish every other emulator had it. It's actually so nice. Like, you see the screen for a second and then it just swaps. You don't have to do anything. Get this guy out of my ass. Holy. So looking forward to Delta. Bro, Delta and Gears Reloaded are both only like a couple months away now. It's wild. Oh, it's M9 bullets. I was like, why can't I grab that? Sweet. Why no infinite ammo? I just don't need it. Oh. Infinite ammo's kind of weird in this and 2. Because, like, if you also have stealth camo, then you're pretty much just using stealth camo the whole time. If you are using, like, cheat items. And then for whenever you're not using stealth camo, just like this, where it's not gonna do anything for you. there's body armor. Any opinion on Death Stranding? I haven't played it, so no. Oh my god. Oh my, I'm sticking to every surface, please. There, I made it. Holy shit. The new Dying Light is also in August? How did I miss that? Like, I saw the trailer for it, but I guess I just kind of zoned out. Which would make sense. I'm not shy about, I've never been a Dying Light fan. But Padme in episode 2, am I right? I mean, Natalie Portman. Yeah. Donkey Kong looks like a Game of the Year contender. I forgot to go and look at that. I forgot to go and look at the Donkey Kong because people are saying that it looks like a genuine contender. I'm going for it. Going for the crazy Twin Snake strat that I never knew existed until chat mentioned it, but here we are. What? We're twin snaking now. This is one of the coolest, like, changes that I just never knew was a thing before it got mentioned. Not needing to use the rope to escape the hind is pretty sweet. Quackleton, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate it. Duck Station kinda has it? Duck Station has it, you say? How could I not know? That would be great for, like, RE2. Son of a bitch. It's labeled weird? What is it called? Because I don't doubt that. It's called Switch to Next Disc on Stop. Ah, yes. Good old Switch to Next Disc on Stop. Ow. Son of a bitch. "30-minute gameplay video for it on IGN." How did I not realize that this new Dying Light was so close to releasing already? Like, I kind of just was like, oh, Dying Light announcement, and I just didn't really pay much attention beyond that. Damn. So I guess I just missed that it's also coming out in August? That's a crazy reveal to release timeline, though, isn't it? Although I guess... Well, Gears Reloaded was kind of weird. Gears Reloaded didn't get an announcement trailer until like a week ago, but the store pages for it went up like over a month ago. So that one's a weird situation, where that technically didn't get announced until last week. Does not work for all games. Surely with a feature like that, though, it would work with, like, the big stuff, like RE2, Final Fantasy VII. What other games on PS1 had a ton of different discs? Trying to think. Parasite Eve 1 and 2, yep. I wonder if those are popular enough, though. Because they're definitely, like, more well-known now, but... It, what's it? Yeah, I feel like it wasn't super well known prior to like a few years ago. Could just find out. That's true. ReVerse is shutting down later this month. Yeah, I saw that everyone started talking about it again because Critical did a video playing ReVerse because he didn't know that it even existed until like last week apparently. And he wanted to play it before it got shut down. But yeah, I've known about the ReVerse shutdown for a few months now. Because they already took it down from sale. And I already have planned ahead for it. In terms of, like, I had to buy some stuff before it got delisted from sale and everything. But I'm good. I've had it planned out for a while. Because they announced the shutdown and, like, delisting and everything, I think, like, 3 months ago. Should I get it from somewhere? Well, it shuts down in 10 days, and it also is already delisted from stores.
What is she gonna do with the semen? Is she gonna rub it on her schlong? I need to know what happens.
You think you can beat me with that little thing?
Have you played RE Resistance, though? No, I haven't played Resistance either. Son of a bitch. Get shit on liquid. Ow, son of a bitch. Okay, fair enough.
Snake!
Said you were gonna play for the review before it shuts down. Yeah, I've planned ahead. I've got it all handled. Oh.
You think you can beat me with that little thing?
Hey, it's perfectly average. All right? Big even. Chat, you should have heard, I just found out that my iPhone is 6.5 inches tall. And I was like, this is not 6.5 inches tall. The person I was talking to was like, yeah, it is. It says right here on Google. And I was like, oh. I'm doing better than I thought then. I was like, there's no way this is only 6.5 inches. There's no way. Shit. Meanwhile, Liquid's. He got all the recessive genes. Mushroom stamp your phone? What the fuck is a mushroom stamp? Don't answer that. Okay, time to use the ration. I didn't want to. But it's time. Oh, okay. What the fuck is... Never heard of a mushroom stamp. Oh! Oh, ow. Audio jungle is back. Oh my god, this bleed. Googled it? Yeah? No idea about how inches work, and it's crazy to me. Well, I just thought, like... Anyway. If mine was small, I'd be mad as fuck too. You got all the big peepee jeans!
You think you can beat me with that?
DM to term? Oh. Hold on. Oh my god. Just measured in millimeters, everything seems massive. Ow, son of a bitch. Can I hide? No, of course not. I don't know why I thought I would be able to. Leave me alone. Oh my god, I'm laying down. No one else is massive. Don't you even do it. Don't you dare. I can't believe you haven't heard that term before. I haven't. Weirdly, like it's so simple. I feel like it's crazy that I haven't. Because it's not like it's anything crazy. It really is such a simple term. Just, I weirdly have never heard that before. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, shit. Eight inches doesn't seem so massive anymore after knowing the concept of inches. You're crazy. That's still massive. Oh, well, I fucked that one up. I got clam. Clam slamming. No, clam slamming is just a false special. That's such a wild term. So funny, though. Oh my god, dude, this guy on extreme is crazy. Okay, it was locked on. He's just so aggressive. He moves so quickly. Son of a bitch. Sounds like a wrestling finishing move. It does. It's just something that False said to refer to teabagging once, and it really stuck with me. It's not teabagging, it's clam slamming. That one stuck with me.
What happened?
For sure. It's so weird that I've never heard mushroom stamp before. It seems so simple. Maybe for females, exactly. There goes that stinger shot. You wouldn't get exclusives like that if I was normal off stream. Yeah, that. Back to what I was saying earlier, she's just like this, chat. She just says shit like clam slamming out of nowhere. Woo! Good God Almighty, he's hit him with the clam slam. Bot got him. I can just hear the WWE announcer now. No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's just, sometimes I'm just hanging out and then she says some crazy shit out of nowhere. Granted, I do the same thing, but still, catches me off guard every time. Oh, here we go. Free damage time. But also second phase. Yeah, here we go. I prefer the hind fight from MGS2. I definitely, right now, I would rather be doing the Harrier fight on Extreme again. Which is wild. You would not think that you would hear me saying I missed the MGS2 bosses after doing all the big boss struggling that we did. Son of a bitch. But here we are. I missed the Harrier fight all of a sudden. Oh my God. Bro, does he stop shooting? Hello? That was like 3 chains of bullets in a row. What in the fuck? Clam slam through the table. Outside of Extreme, the Harrier is not bad. I would say the same with this too, to be fair. I don't think this is bad until Extreme either. I feel like these are both just the kinds of bosses that are perfectly fine as long as you can like tank the damage solidly, but then once they start doing this much damage every time they hit you, it's rough. Because that's the thing with the Harrier, right? Is you can perfectly afford to just like tank and heal your way through it on every difficulty in MGS2. But then all of a sudden you go to Extreme and every attack of that thing's just one-shots you. And you have to actually learn how to play the fight perfectly. But once you learn it, like, it's super consistent, whereas this feels like I'm just playing Ring Around the Rosie. It's not as interesting as, like, finding the specific way to always avoid damage from every attack. Oh.
Nice shot.
Are we going to free damage state here? Yeah. Oops. There we go. He gets so many iframes. What the fuck? He's fine until second phase, too. This phase is where he gets fucked. Son of a bitch. Infected chopper from DMC2 blows both of them out of the water. Well, there was this server at work who responded to a customer saying, "I don't yell at women," with, "But what if I like being yelled at?" What the fuck? Why would you say that to a stranger? That's crazy. In your place of work. That is insane. Son of a fucking bitch. I'm guessing he was disgruntled, therefore he deserved it. Infected chopper is peak. DMC2 infested chopper is such a stupid boss. Doing S ranks on that boss hurt my soul, because that level also, to get to the infested chopper, to S rank that fight, you have to also play perfectly through the infested tank fight beforehand. And that just, aside from being awful and inconsistent, takes way longer than it should and is mind-numbingly boring. I do not miss the DMC2 S ranks. Someday I will go back and clean them up, but I don't miss them. I don't. Thank you. Here we go. Total crapshoot. It starts now. Look at these fucking maneuvers he pulls, though. Like, actually, what is this? What is this? I'm just trying to heal my bleed, dude. How does a hind move like this? Do I have bandages? No. They are in the game, yes, but Extreme gives you way less of everything when it comes to stuff like that, like medicine and heals and all that. It just spawns less throughout the whole game. Which is why I have one ration, and it's the second ration that I've even found up to this point. Do I use the ration? Do I heal bleed? I'm risking it. I'm not risking it. Fuck that. Oh my god. Brother, how do you even, it's like he teleports. I'm literally watching for him and he just blips behind me. Yeah, on extreme, this is horse shit. This sucks ass. Oh boy. I already have it set. We're good. And it's wild too that he's not bad at all until that second phase starts after the free damage. Then it's a total shit show. As soon as we get to that point, it's over.
I'm not gonna say anything, it was gonna get fucking clipped, bitch.
It's true. Everything she says does get clipped. Again. You tried hitting Liquid with the clam slam? I haven't. I need to wait for him to get real close for it. Oh. It's good that everyone else finds clam slam as funny as I did. Like, it's clearly, it's not just me, it is actually that funny. Oh, what the fuck? Even that was a first phase maneuver.
Snake, what happened?
Yeah, he really can like instantly move from one side of the building to the other, and the bullets will instantly move with him, even if he's like mid-volley. Makes him super fucky. At least it's the MGS2 Stinger, so I can do some crazy shit with it. This is a privileged ass boss, though. This is crazy.
Your asshole.
She got drowned out by the helicopter sounds. It's funny that the volume in this fight is pretty normal until he starts moving really fast, and then it's blowing your ears out. Oh, free damage time. I wish I could spam it. I wish he didn't get like actual iframes during that. That pisses me off. Ooh, I'm lucky. Shit, it didn't lock on. No, no, don't kill me. I don't want to die. Son of a bitch. And he's just behind me. It's crazy. How does he do it? Oh. Son of a bitch. I'm doing it. I'm using it. Yeah, these helicopter sounds are something else. Thank you. course. I don't know why I thought that would work. I'm trying to cheese him, but I'm only cheesing myself. He's behind me. How did he do that? This is crazy. This isn't wall hacks. He can teleport. I'm watching the radar, and sometimes he does instantly move from one side to the other. Oh my good lord above. This fight on Extreme. Kojima. Do you hate your players, Kojima? Because sometimes it feels like it. Do you hate your fans? Oh my God. Holy fuck. No. Oh my God. My bleed is healed. Son of a bitch. Here we go again. No, Snake. Oh my God, I thought he was low, not high. Fuck. And I swear sometimes where the bullets are coming from is not matching the radar. This is what I get for saying the Twin Snakes isn't that bad. How do I avoid the last missile thing? Because I'm actually going to need to avoid it or I die here. What is the legit way to avoid the final missile? Because I always just tank it. I've only actually avoided it like once ever prior to this. Help. Help. And it was when we did Big Boss. It was when we did MGS1 Big Boss. Hold on. I'll just look it up. MGS Twin Snakes Harrier fight guide, and then I'll just skip to the end. Harrier, I typed in Harrier. Hind fight. No cheating? I've done it before, I just forget. Kiss my ass. There we go. IGN has a guide for this fight specifically, and then at the end, they just don't mention the final missile. They just don't mention it. All right, hold on. Classic IGN. It's true. They just flat out don't even have anything about the final missile in there. There's like, yeah, just keep hitting him, and yeah, you'll be good. I always hide behind the middle barrier. Am I hiding behind it like on the wrong side or something? Because I always get hit, even though like my instinct is to run behind the middle barrier. It always hits me. Okay, hold on. I'm watching a YouTube video. I hope he fucking avoids it. He doesn't. Oh, it hits the middle barrier. Oh, would the other side be the safe point? There's no way. How is it this hard to even find the safe spot? So maybe to the left? No, it blows up like the whole area. Hold on. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let me go to YouTube. I know where to go for something like this. There's this little YouTube channel, chat. There's this little YouTube channel. Perfect Stealth. Our savior of many, many Metal Gear problems. What if it's unavoidable? It's definitely not, because it's like a one-shot attack. At least on extreme, when you're doing big boss and stuff, it is a one-shot attack.
So let's make sure we do that without messing
Perfect Stealth. Throw me a bone here. Help me out.
To avoid those shots. As you can see, he's flying off. You just want to be here, positioned here, so it doesn't kill you. This is kind of like his last-ditch attempt to take you out.
Really?
But once you've avoided that, the fight is over.
I swear that's where I always sit. And it always hits me. But maybe I'm just going crazy because I'm panicking. And I don't want to do this again. He literally says to stand right here. So pray for me.
Where'd you go?
No! Snake! Get off, Snake!
If he's perfect stealth, then how can we hear him? That's a good question, actually. To be fair, I looked up the MGS1 version and just assumed it would be the same. I take back what I said. He's a bad egg. His was the MGS1 version. He doesn't specifically have a Twin Snakes one from what I could find. It just came up with MGS1 instead. I've never died at that part. I think it's different on Twin Snakes, probably. I think they changed the property of the attack. I think if I run up to where the first missile hits, I might be fine because of how the explosion looks. I don't know for certain, but since I can't find it online, I'm just gonna have to fucking go for it. To the left of the building to the door. Hug the rail, you say? Like, on the lower side of the screen, right? Like here, you go back in like that corner sort of thing. Over to the left side. Because I think it's gonna be up there. Like up where the first missile hits is probably the safe spot. Or like the intended safe spot. Because think about it, right? First missile hits there. So you're like, oh, I don't want to go there. But then the second missile hits the other side. So it's like a reversal. That's probably the intended safe spot.
Nice shot.
And it's not like you don't have plenty of time to run over there, right? Oh, I got a missile in beforehand? That's hard for me to do normally. Yeah, this missile hits over to the right. Sorry, I hit the fuck out of my microphone there. Hits there. So I think that might be the safe spot on the second one. Don't let that be a deterrent from Perfect Stealth's channel. If you're ever trying to do Metal Gear challenges, bro, he's the guy. He's the guy. Even Konami knows. I saw they've been sending him stuff for Snake Eater. Like they've been sending him some exclusive pre-release shit. Even Konami knows he's the guy. Yeah, that was dumb of me. He's friends with people who work at Konami? Oh, that would be why.
Snake!
Hey, tell him come August, I could use a hookup. Just saying. Just saying. Pronounce the word thorough. There you go.
You think you can beat me with that little thing?
I got you. Be like, hey, this other YouTuber, Snake Eater, sorry, not Snake Eater, Delta. I don't know why I keep saying Snake Eater. I just argued with my wife. I pronounce it the American way. No, it can't be. Woo! Okay, I'm fine. Somehow the dog is just fucking conked out next to me. I've been screaming at this helicopter for like 30 minutes. She's just passed out. She's been passed out for like 4 hours, mind you. She's taking a big nap. Huge nap this morning. Oh God. Woo! Son of a bitch. What's up, big boss? Did you watch? I haven't seen the DK Direct. Everyone's been talking about it. I missed it yesterday because I just totally forgot that it was going to be happening. Because Nintendo announces their shit so late. Like, I hear that it's happening, but then by the time it comes around, it's so easy for me to forget because I only heard once. But I missed it yesterday forgot to actually go and like watch it last night / this morning. So I have not seen the DK Bonanza Direct. I want to. I'm a Donkey Kong fan, like an actual one. I actually like the Donkey Kong games. I have played them. Unlike 95% of Donkey Kong fans. They're almost as bad as Silent Hill fans in that regard. Almost. Silent Hill fans, 99% of them haven't played the games. What's your dog's name? Her name is Hazel. Oh my fucking god. Speak your mind on the Metal Gear games, we like that. You sure? I got some mad shit after doing the Twin Snakes and MGS3 videos back to back. I got some crazy shit thrown my way for those. And then later I was like, yeah, MGS4, I really like MGS4. People are like, the fuck you mean you like MGS4? I've only played Donkey Kong Country. To be fair, that's the best one. They said they haven't played them but watched video essays. I feel like that's every Silent Hill fan. Genuinely. I know so many people who are like, yeah, I love Silent Hill, but they haven't actually played the games. They've just watched YouTube videos about the games. Me. I was just about to say though that that False is about to, or at least she has acquired copies of OG Silent Hill on the PlayStation and OG Silent Hill 2 on the PlayStation 2. And she's gonna play those in her free time at some point. James, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh no. No, please. No, please. No, please! This is what I get for people in chat being like, oh my god, the Hind fight. The worst boss fight ever. I'm like, I don't know, it's not that bad. This is not that bad, you guys. The Hind fight, not that bad. This is what I get. I brought this on myself. Oh my god. Which is more difficult, Harrier or Hind? Depends how you look at it. The Harrier on Extreme. Bro, I can't hear a fucking thing.
Can you imagine how much better Twin Snakes Extreme Mode would be if you die in a single hit by anything? I think it'd make it objectively better.
Would it make it objectively better if every Hind shot one-shot me? You know, maybe. I might agree. Thank you for the 10, Douglas. Appreciate it. Thank you. There was just so much noise. Like, I heard the alert super quietly under everything else. I was like, oh my god, what is happening? I heard my dono alert sound. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I want to run over here. Pray, chat. Pray for me. Ah, it is this spot. Okay. Okay.
Damn! Eat this!
Someone let Perfect Stealth know. Hey, let him know that if he ever needs help with the Twin Snakes big boss, I got him. I got him. I'm clearly a professional. Mid-air backflip. You're goddamn right.
Come on, fly!
I just got here. I got here just to see the suffering end. Yeah, that was a lot. I think I yelled at that helicopter for like 40 minutes.
Liquid.
Oh, the dog is awake now. She's not conked out anymore. Oh. Nah, she's going back to sleep. She had lifted her head and everything. No, she's going back to bed. Jesus Christ. For once, doesn't do a useless backflip. Does that not quantify a useless backflip? What the dog doing? Bro, she's just been napping for hours. Like, normally she naps in the morning. Like around 10 a.m.-ish. She goes down for a nap, typically. But it's 2 p.m. and she has not gotten up. She's still just fucking out. Wait a minute, yeah. Why am I not just using stealth camo? What's wrong with me? He needed it to shoot the missile? Ah, of course, of course. I will still feel it. She'll get to Ari, believe me. The same way that it's like, I'm going to have to, play Final Fantasy shit at some point. She's gonna have to play the RE games, like the numbered RE games, properly. The remakes, 4, 7, and 8. Those are my Final Fantasies, relatively speaking, so she will. Believe me, she will. Gonna make a video on Mobile Mission 2. I am, but it won't be like right away. It won't be too far down the pipeline though. Like, it'll still be within a month. But
Snake.
I had some other stuff that needed to get done sooner. Because they've basically shadow dropped it. They didn't actually shadow drop it, but they announced the release of Mobile Mission 2 the day before releasing it. So they basically shadow dropped it on me. I had a couple other things that are just too far along to do Mobile Mission like right now. But yeah, we're doing Mobile Mission 2. Or sorry, it's just mobile. I keep saying Mobile Mission 2. Only the first one is called Mobile Mission, and then after that it's just Armored Core Mobile 2, 3, 4. One day Chol will love Final Fantasy. Maybe. I think the first one is okay. I think it's a very okay video game, which, you know, for an NES game from 90, or sorry, not 90, whoa, misspeak, from 85, that's pretty solid praise from me. Not that I like hate all NES games from around that time, but like, I'll be real. Only a few NES games from that period are like genuinely good. And a lot of them are like, I can tolerate this because there are some things that I like about it, but like, it's kind of a rough experience to play. Have you played Earthbound? Bro. The Mother games? The Mother games.
Snake.
Unbelievably overglazed and overrated. Holy shit. They are so grindy. They are so painfully grindy. I don't like them. Same thing with Dragon Quest. Don't fuck with them. At least from what I've played, don't fuck with them. Way too grindy. Granted, I've only played the first like 3 Dragon Quests, and I didn't beat any of them. All of them were so grindy that I was like, nah, I've played enough of this. I'll go to the next one. And then just all 3 of them were like that, so I've given up for now on Dragon Quest. So far, Final Fantasy, as far as like the legacy.
Honey number! Honey number!
The legacy, like, JRPGs from way back when the genre was first coming together. Final Fantasy is the only one that I didn't feel like was way too grindy. And even then, Final Fantasy was fairly grindy, but like, not to the point where it felt awful, right? Not to the point where it made the game annoying to play. Dragon Quest and Mother, totally different. They made the games boring as fuck. It was just so much grinding. Hello? Ah, shit. It's a good thing they do no damage. Shit. Have a speed up function and allow you to turn off random encounters. I didn't use either of them. I didn't even know those were there. But I've played the, what are they called? Pixel Remaster? That's the version I played on stream. Too slow? It's not that I'm too slow, it's that the bullet leading is weird in this game. Because in MGS2 with the snipers, you have to lead a lot. In Twin Snakes, you have to lead a little bit, but it's so little that sometimes it feels like it's hit scan. And so I start to think that it's hit scan, and I shoot on her, and it just doesn't hit her because it's not hit scan. But sometimes it's so fast that it feels like it's basically hit scan, but you do have to lead it just a little bit. And so it fucks with me. It throws me off. And it's still classic Metal Gear sniping, which is to say it controls like shit. What's hit scan? It's when there is no actual like physical travel time on the bullet, and the game is just shooting out an invisible trace line, and it's seeing, does that trace line hit this? If yes, deal damage immediately. If no, no, it didn't hit.
Help.
There are 4 guards in here? Holy hell. Extreme ain't fucking around. Normally there's 2 on normal difficulty. Now there are 4 of them. Laser tag, basically. Exactly. It's like laser tag. Forgot to catch one of the rockets from behind to get the dog tag it's carrying. Could you imagine?
Please, don't. Huh? Freeze. Don't shoot.
Thank you, Todd.
What was that sound?
Nothing.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
All right, hold on. Let me double check. Got to get my list back up for extreme. Yeah, 4 of them in the blast furnace. We're good. Soldiers in the Twin Snakes are a bunch of pussies compared to MGS2. They don't mock you when you hold them at gunpoint. Yeah, they were supposed to, but they just overlooked it, I guess. Expectations for Delta. I think it will be good. My one thing with like tempered expectations with it is I'm fully expecting that it will have like performance issues and stuttering and stuff like that. Not just because it's UE5, but because the same dev team that is doing Delta is the one that just released Oblivion Remastered. And that game has a lot of performance issues while also being a remaster of a beloved classic from the mid-2000s running in UE5. So I'm expecting a lot of the same tech issues that we see in Oblivion Remastered to be present in MGS Delta. But that's like the only thing that I'm expecting to be bad. Everything else is like, yeah, everything is there. It's the same game, but it looks better and just has slight quality of life improvements. I don't see how this could go wrong. The NVIDIA driver update for Doom's path tracing or whatever. What did it do? I haven't downloaded the new drivers. Is this a good or bad did you see? Is it another fucked driver version? Why did they use UE5 and not MGS5 engine? The thing with Fox Engine is it was incredibly impressive 12 years ago when they made it, but nowadays it's just like a very average gaming engine, and it was very hard to work with it. We know that Fox Engine was really finicky to work with. Unreal Engine is a standardized engine that the entire industry is using. So you can just bring on, especially junior designers who will already be intimately familiar with the engine pipeline and stuff. And there's no training process. You can bring on a new developer, and like day one they show up for the job, they can actually sit down and do shit for the game. Which is one of the biggest benefits of using Unreal in general right now within the industry. There's no training process because you can just hire people who already understand Unreal Engine because it's so standardized. Same with like Unity or anything like that. That's the big benefit to not using in-house engines. They're easier to use, and you can hire people who can literally just show up and work because they already know the engine. Which might not sound like a lot, but that is a lot. That's a major benefit. Not spending like 2 weeks training on how to use the engine is a really big deal. We're gonna stinger this bitch. Why am I burst firing the stinger? What the fuck is that? The pistol is better, isn't it? Because he shoots the rockets out of the sky.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
Are you guys doing the liquid redeem when I die because of them yelling snake? I'm just realizing that. Oh man, am I actually gonna have to do the fight on extreme? I can't cheese it. I die too fast, even with body armor and a ration. Some studios still prefer to use their own tech and engines. Yeah, some do, but if you're working with a tighter budget and less manpower, then it's super beneficial to use a standardized engine. Stinger is better, isn't it? I was just spamming it too hard. Yep, you can still Stinger him.
Beg for the peg, chat.
The Rage 2 engine that GTA 6 uses is reportedly way better than UE5. I could believe it from like a tech standpoint. But that's not entirely why UE5 is common. It really is just because it's so standardized that you see so many studios using it. Most studios aren't using it for the tech. Because most games aren't fully utilizing like lumen path tracing. Some are. Very few are. They're not using it for the technology. They're using it because it's standardized. It's so much cheaper to license use of an already existing engine than to develop your own in-house engine. Again, new hires can actually join the team and get to work much more quickly. It's much more time efficient to use an engine like that. I'm gonna knock him out. Saves money, saves time. One of the best engines to create stealth games. I don't, in the nicest way possible. I don't think a lot of people really understand engines in that way, because like Hitman's Glacier engine, there's nothing about that engine that is particularly optimized for stealth game creation. Like genuinely, that's not really what's going on there. What a lot of people think of as an engine, weirdly, is just like overarching systems and stuff. But the engine is literally just the back end infrastructure to run your systems through, to run the entire game through. I think a lot of people confuse engines for systems, especially like you'll hear in the COD community people talking about like, oh, the Black Ops 2 engine was so much better than the Black Ops 3 engine. And they have no idea that those games are running in the exact same engine. Like, they're not even different revisions. They are just the same engine. You hear a lot of this, weirdly. A lot of people get confused with, like, systems and mechanics and engines. Engines are so much more broad than that. They called it Doom 3 like it's a continuation. Yeah, well, Doom 3 was just weird. Like, even now they don't really know what to do with Doom 3 timeline-wise. Because it's so... Like, how do you fit it onto a timeline?
Don't kill me.
We know that at least something like Doom 3 took place in the main Doom timeline, like the current primary Doom timeline. But trying to pinpoint when and how Doom 3 would have taken place is difficult. But we know that it did happen in the same timeline, because the Soul Cube appears in Doom Eternal, and there's a reference to Kruger in Doom 2016's Codex. So we know that Doom 3 did happen in the same universe, or at least something incredibly similar to it, but we don't know how to place it exactly, and even, like, the current writers on Doom seemingly don't know how to place it exactly, because they haven't really tried to. Because honestly, how do you?
Freeze.
It makes no sense no matter where you put it.
Help.
But something like it did happen prior to Doom 2016 at the very least. The specifics on that just get really weird and fucky.
Huh? Did you hear something? Freeze. No.
There we go.
Please, don't.
Be made in a newer version of Glacier Engine or UE5. I don't think it matters for Hitman. I don't think it would be that different one way or the other. Because every system that you're thinking of when you think Hitman, you can do in Unreal Engine 5 very easily. There's nothing really holding you back from doing that.
Snake.
Some games, like Unreal Engine is terrible for open world games because of the way that Unreal Engine loads chunks and manages like texture streaming and stuff. It's very inefficient for if you're constantly streaming assets in and out of memory. But that's like one of the largest weaknesses if we're talking like the game being good or bad for a specific genre. Has those huge crowds. Witcher 4. That's UE5. So 100% UE5 is capable of that with the right team behind it, at least. If it might be like you have to be really, really dedicated to it, but like IO would be very dedicated to do that. They would manage to pull it off. I'm not hyped for Witcher 4. I'm not particularly hyped. However, I will fully admit that that's just because I haven't played Witcher 2 or 3 yet. I would be very hyped if I had, because the game looks amazing. I'm not hyped because it's 5 years away. Fair. I haven't played any Witcher. I played The Witcher 1 like very thoroughly. Like I did every side quest in the game and everything. And I loved The Witcher 1. It's so jank. It is such a janky, bizarre game, but I genuinely loved it. Like really, really loved it. Honestly, I would be down to stream like a full, like all side quests and everything playthrough of it because it's so bizarre. What about that Witcher 1 remake? Bro, if The Witcher 4 is like 5 years away, that Witcher 1 remake, way the fuck back there. I don't even know why they announced it so early. You're crazy for that? False, you've played The Witcher 1, right? Haven't you? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you were one of the people I knew who did play it. I have. I thought so. Why have we not talked about this before? How much did you play it, though? Like, did you get through the main story all the way? How much side stuff did you do? I don't think we've ever talked specifics on this. I did not beat it. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I know Jess has also played Witcher 1, and I think she beat it, but like, I don't think she did much of the side content in the game. But The Witcher 1 is something else, bro. It's a weird game. It really is. It is a weird ass game, but I love it for some reason. I couldn't tell you, like, genuinely, it's such a messy, janky game. but for some reason I really enjoyed it. The one with the Gooner cards? Exactly. The one where after you sleep with a woman, you get like a trading card of her naked to keep as a souvenir, I guess. It's like medieval titty pics.
Freeze. What's that?
I'm just resetting that. Maybe Doom 3 is supposed to be a prequel. Yeah, we have no idea with Doom 3 because if you place it before Doom 1, it doesn't make sense. If you place it after Doom 64, it then doesn't match up with the Doom 2016 lore that we have. Doom 64 should pretty much directly link to the Dark Ages. And Doom 1 is specifically stated in the new lore to be the first time that
Don't kill me.
the Slayer ever encountered the demons. But then, if you break the string of Doom 1, 2, and 64, that fucks with the current established timeline as well. Basically, the situation that they are in is placing Doom 3 specifically at any point in the timeline breaks the canon.
Don't
Which
shoot.
is weird because they have confirmed that it's the same Doom guy. And we know that it happened, but if they place it specifically anywhere, it fucks with the established timeline that they've put together now. And so it's kind of fucked up. I wanted to play the other Witcher games before the new one, but the first one is a wall I can't pass. Bro, the weird, like rhythm game combat system is so fucking jank, but there's something, like, endearing about it.
No.
It's one of those games that is so janky, but in a way that, like, kind of just makes me smile when I think about it. It has a really odd charm to it.
Don't.
Where does Final Doom or Plutonia fit into the timeline? They're not canon. Anything that isn't made by id is not canon. Hold on. So that's everyone. Yeah, that's everyone. Them's the tags, except for Liquid, obviously, but that's everyone else. Unreliable narrator, boom, done. It's not even unreliable narrator in Eternal. In the little office that the Slayer has, where he has like all of his souvenirs and the picture of Daisy and everything. He has the Soul Cube in there. He just kept it, I guess, as a souvenir. Or do you mean unreliable narrator in terms of like when everything took place in order? But that's one of the things. Like specifically with confirming that Doom 3 did happen before like the string of the Dark Ages and 2016 and Eternal. Is in Eternal, he just has the Soul Cube. He kept it. And there's like a codex entry somewhere about that. I don't recall exactly. And like I said, in 2016, they reference Kruger in one of the codex logs. So it definitely happened. What if Doom 3 happens when the original Slayer is in hell? It's the same guy. It is him in Doom 3. It's confirmed to be the Slayer in Doom 3. Because that was part of Eternal's crazy shit that they did. Was originally we had thought that like there was Doom guy who was Doom 1, 2, and 64. And then there was the Doom Marine who was Doom 3. And then the Slayer. And we thought that they were all separate characters back when 2016 came out. But then Eternal put them all together and was like, no, every Doom protagonist has been the same guy. He's just gone by different names at different points in the story. But it's all been the same guy. Or different titles, I guess, is because the names in question are literally Doom Guy, Doom Marine, and Doom Slayer. So I guess kind of like titles, but yeah. Maybe it's just before Doom 3. I have no fucking idea. The thing is, with the way they've set it up, trying to pinpoint it on the timeline, which people have tried to do for years since Eternal came out, is kind of just a fool's errand. Like, you're never gonna get an answer that's actually satisfactory and matches up with the established timeline and lore. It's just, they've genuinely kind of written themselves into a hole in that sense, where unless they do some very targeted retconning, they will not be able to specifically place it on the timeline without breaking things. They kind of fucked that one up. They were so specific about when every other game took place and how they led into each other that Doom 3 now has nowhere to fit. Again, unless they retcon some stuff. We see a stone in Doom 3 where the image of the real Doomslayer is carved in it, hinting that the Slayer is in hell. The Slayer didn't exist at that point. Like, when they made that game, I mean. The continuity is doomed. Because originally we would have thought that they were all separate people. And that was the intent when Doom 3 came out, was that Doom Guy and the Doom Marine were different people. But they've now retconned that to be that they're all the same. Which everyone is, like, very agreed on. Like, no one will argue that Doom Guy and Slayer aren't the same. But if you read the codex, then you'll also learn that Doom Marine is the same. Played Dying Light? I have. I'm not big on Dying Light. I think it's all right. But I think trying to recapture what made Dead Island so fun and so, like, magical at the time it came out is kind of impossible. I feel like the Dead Island sequels have never been able to recapture it. Dying Light, in my opinion, wasn't able to recapture it. I feel like it's just kind of impossible. It feels like one of those games that was, like, perfect for when it came out. And even, like, now a lot of people play Dying Light nowadays and they don't like it very much. They're like, this game just isn't very fun. It's kind of lame.
I can't do it.
And it feels like it's one of those games that's like, you had to be there, right?
After Zanzibar land,
Dead Island very much feels like a you had to be there game.
truly alive.
Because it is kind of messy and kind of boring, and the pacing is terrible. The pacing is awful. In Dying or Dead Island. Dead Island. Dying Island. Like Duke Nukem, Time Splitters, and Quake. Man, I so wish that with the Dark Ages, they had taken the opportunity to tie like the new Doom stuff into Quake with all the Cosmic Realm stuff. That would have been so good. Shit. Because that could have opened the door for Quake to at least come back by like leading into Doom, if nothing else. And I would have been happy with that. I would have taken that. If that was all I could get, I would have taken it. I feel like it was such a missed opportunity to introduce like cosmic horror and what's his name? Why can't I not think of his name?
This is unrelated, but me and this girl Melanie had a discussion about where to reboots fit into the timeline. But we reached an agreement that any Tomb Raider game not made by Core Design is even odd.
Odd. I feel like the Tomb Raider games are probably just their own continuities, right? In that sense, I think the old Tomb Raiders and the rebooted ones are actually just two separate continuities. Because I had gotten the impression from Tomb Raider 2013 that it was supposed to be like a younger, inexperienced Lara Croft, right? Also, thank you for the 20. Holy shit, I thought I read 10 at first. Thank you for the 20, Douglas. Appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like that's like a legit reboot. Whereas like 2016, Doom 2016, sorry, is a soft reboot. Where when we played 2016, we all thought it was like a reboot. Like they just called it Doom and everything, but now they've gone ahead to tie it into all the old games too. Know what else is soft? I could think of something that's soft right now. At least one. Oh yeah. Go on. The Pepe Chew plushie behind me. Yep.
No, it's no good. I can't
True.
do it.
It's true.
No good. I can't
Also,
do it.
butter.
It's
Butter
no
is
good.
soft.
I can't
Unless
do
you
it.
freeze it, then it's like a weapon.
I can't do it.
Put that bitch in a sock.
Shoot. I can't do it. Neither truly alive.
Not that I would know anything about that.
I can't do it. I can't shoot. I can't shoot. No. I can't do it. It's no good. I can't do it.
Yeah, the Slayer is supposed to be, I think he's BJ's grandson or great-grandson. I can't remember which. Something like that. Oh my god. Bro, either way, that means that one of the twins from Wolfenstein Youngblood is either the Doomslayer's mother or grandmother. Oh, fuck me. Great-grandson. Okay, so one of those twins is the Doomslayer's grandmother. Oh, God. Unless he had more kids, that's actually what that implies lore-wise. I wish I hadn't thought of that. One of those twins gave birth to one of the parents of the Doomslayer. Son of a bitch. I'm struggling. Even the Twin Snakes gets a little tricky on extreme. Even the Twin Snakes, Chad. Except for Ocelot and Vulcan Raven. Those were still easy as balls. Those fights are totally broken in this game. Just completely broken. There we go. Might as well just take out the extra targets if I'm gonna have to go on the fight that long and I can't just rush it. It might actually help.
Piss on him. Piss on him. Piss on him.
Piss on him! It's no good.
I don't know if that would help him.
No, I can't do it. I can't shoot. I can't do it. No.
Got a black eye from frozen butter?
Can't do
A black eye
it.
from
Can't
frozen
shoot.
butter?
I can't shoot. No, I can't do it. It's
Cold butter sock is a lethal weapon. Warm butter sock is for something else.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Warm butter?
There you are.
Oh, right. Different target. Sock? Bro, a lot of people... The sock is so common that I didn't even question it. Keeps feet moisturized. Oh, of course. Of course. For fun times. God damn it. How to remove cylinder from Eminem's tube. I am not a Reddit enjoyer. I'm really not. But how to remove cylinder from Eminem's tube is one of the funniest fucking things that website has ever produced. The cylinder must not be damaged.
With the complete
People are like, just use a saw. He's like, no, I cannot risk damaging the cylinder.
so that you
Such a good thread. Although I also really love, I think like a recent favorite, more recent at least. I think that the gaycation Reddit thread is so good. So good. That one has to be a favorite for sure. Fuck. I need to knock him off the ledge. For the tag. Oh, come on! You fucker. The what? Oh my god. It's a thread from this woman whose husband was telling, I can't remember the exact specifics. He basically was going on about the gaycation. And TLDR, it's like a vacation that straight men go on at least once in their life, sometimes multiple times, annually, whatever it might be, right? But at least once in their lives, where they are free to explore sexual encounters with other men and just get lost in and become enslaved to the gaycation for however long they choose. Some of these straight men never actually come back from the gaycation. And it's this insane thread of just this husband's ramblings about the gaycation and the fallout of this in their relationship and with their extended family and just everything. It's insane. Bisexuality awakened. And you read the things that he's saying to her, and it's just like, this isn't this isn't even like borderline. This is like, this is just a repressed gay guy trying to convince his wife to let him have like a week to go and just have sex with other men as much as he wants. I think he was saying that he wanted to do it once a year. I can't remember exactly. And it's like, this is just a repressed gay guy. But then she would be like, are you just gay? Like, you can tell me if you're just gay. That's not an issue. That's fine. Like, I'll support you in it and everything. And he's like, how dare you imply that I'm gay? I'm not gay. This is something that straight men do. It's a crazy thread. Cole asked me if he could go. I did. I told False about it and I showed her the thread, and then after she read it, I was like, so, about that gaycation.
Hurry!
It's okay, man. It's 2025. That's kind of the thing you're thinking the whole time you read the thread, right? Oh my god, that's so much damage. What the hell did I join to? Talking about just the funniest Reddit threads that I've ever seen. I can get behind the gaycation, but infidelity, nah. It really is. It's just him trying to get a pass from his wife for like a week every year. It's an insane thing. And then it gets crazy because like, as the thread goes on and all of the fallout with the extended family gets updated into it, like past the initial post, like they come to find out that the brother-in-law is involved. Mind you, she's talking about her husband, so brother-in-law relative to her means his brother. I'm telling you. If you guys can find the original gaycation thread, which is actually a little hard to find because when I tried to send it to False, I found a lot of like just meme threads that were basically making fun of it or like making their own version of it or whatever. But if you can find the original one, it is so insane.
What's wrong, Snake?
Sleeping with his wife's brother? No, it's her brother-in-law. So it's his brother. It's crazy. The whole thing is insane. And then the brother-in-law's wife ends up getting pulled into the overall lore, and it's ridiculous. The whole thing is insane. Reddit truly has produced some gems. My only real use for Reddit that I've ever actually gotten out of it is like, I peruse like investment Reddits and stuff. Finance Reddits. To see what people are talking about. Try to stay in the know somewhat, but like, Reddit really produces some gems. I need to lock in for this fight. I got lucky there. What am I doing? I wish the little 1-2 loop from the original still worked in Twin Snakes. Because I could do that really easily. This is the closest thing to it, is getting him stuck on a ledge. Google's first result is a documentary? No fucking way. You know, I tried to find it for False, and it took like a little bit of digging through Google results to even get the original one. Because it was on like the old Reddit website, which when they did the big overhaul a few years ago, they legitimately made like old Reddit its own website as like an archive of the original Reddit. There we go. But yeah, the gaycation Reddit thread is fucking crazy shit.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't pegged a man in a long time.
Hurry!
All right, let's go.
I'll take the wheel.
Otacon ending for the win.
Oh, a surveillance camera.
God, how is the dog still asleep, dude?
I don't forgot because I saw the D.
She's like awake. She's not asleep, but she's still just chilling there. Skip the cutscenes again. Yeah, I missed the one. We'll watch the finale. Oh my God.
Snake, climb in.
You been to 4chan? Unfortunately, yes. I've been on the internet too long. I've been to many internet cesspits over the years. 4chan is one of them. This finale is peak gaycation. Aurelian, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it.
Here they come.
Shit. I don't think I have a ration for this segment. I don't think we should really need one. Yeah, I don't. Which is worse, Reddit or 4chan? 4chan, for sure. Not even close. 4chan is significantly worse.
Here they come. We can't get through. We've got to break through. Let's go.
Have you been to the cesspit that is a Falseco Twitch stream? I love a Falseco Twitch stream. I think they're pretty great. I think you all should check out a Falseco Twitch stream. I have no bias in the matter. I think you should, though. Ow. Ah, shit. Didn't 4chan get hacked? And a bunch of users turned out to have government emails? Yes. That was actually a thing. Yes. But to be fair, that would happen on like any platform. The government's monitoring all of the internet, not just 4chan. They monitor people everywhere. But I think, isn't that 4chan thing where like the whole, I don't even know if I wanna, I feel like even mentioning this brings in the crazies. But isn't that where the whole like it glows in here thing comes from? Is that specific 4chan? Like them finding out that there were so many government users on it? Isn't that where the whole it glows in here thing came from?
Take the wheel. Uh-oh, a surveillance camera.
I swear there's like one person in chat who even knows what I'm talking about. Maybe two. Because this is like actual insane internet shit. What is that?
Let's go.
How do I even... The TLDR on it is that there was this crazy internet man
Snake, climb in.
who, after finding out that there were so many, like, federal agents monitoring the internet, he started to suspect that, like, everyone on the internet, and he was like an internet figure, he started to suspect that, like, everyone was a Fed, and he, like, really hated the government, and so he came up with the term glowy to refer to like federal agents on the internet. And the code for if you ever thought that there was one like in this internet space was you would say it glows in here. Or like Terry Davis, that might be it. I don't know his name. It's a whole rabbit hole to go down.
Here they come.
Not a big fan of the government, bro. He really wasn't. He really wasn't. Who would even know that? Definitely not me. Yeah, that's one of those things. I say it out loud and I'm suddenly just like, no one knows what I'm talking about. This is crazy shit from back in the day. Back in my day. Growing up on the internet was a wild experience. Back in your day was like 3 years ago. I think today is my day. But special missions after this? There are no special missions in Twin Snakes. I have to clean up the Psycho Mantis tags from like the super easy difficulties because I forgot to drag his body after the fight. But those shouldn't take too long, and then Big Boss, and then we're done. Bro, was he even just bending in a way that is like anatomically possible? Holy shit, that looked weird as fuck. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, my head. I wake up every day, my parents didn't give me unrestricted internet access till I was 18. I'm glad that I had it. That my parents just weren't very like responsible with stuff like that.
Hurry!
But at the same time, it's definitely, there's positives and negatives to having grown up with that much internet freedom.
I'll take the wheel.
Definitely.
Uh-oh.
What games have you still not?
Surveillance camera.
We're doing release order, including like spin-offs and everything, so hold on, how many have I done? MGS2 would have been like the 6th one, I want to say, right? Right, chat? So we're still like not even halfway.
Snake, climb in. Let's go.
But MGS2 was also like one of the 3 biggest ones 100% wise. So it's kind of weird to say that we're not even halfway because it's kind of thrown off by MGS2's 100% being so fucking long compared to the rest of them. Millennials paved the way to the shit show that is the internet today. Hold on, I'm gonna... There it is. Oh. Millennial internet was crazy. I was like I was one of the Gen Zers who was on millennial internet when I very much should not have been. I will wholeheartedly tell you that millennial internet was way worse than what it is now. So much worse. Yeah, this is extreme dog tags. I just have to finish it up. Just gotta close it out and then watch Hal and Dave. Love a good lemon party, am I right? Don't even. Lemon Party's still around. Don't even. Before social media, I was always in Yahoo and AOL. Yeah. Those were pretty faded out by the time I was on the internet. Not like dead like they are now, but like pretty faded out. There were very few people still using those. I know, someone sent it to me. Maybe take some meat and spin it around. Meat spin is not around anymore. I tried. That was actually... Yeah. I was going to send meat spin to false, but that I found out is no longer around. So I had to improvise.
I'll take the wheel.
For real, for real? Yeah, it's not around anymore.
Uh-oh, a surveillance camera.
Got some waffles the other day, though they're looking a little blue. I remember the old internet when you could look up cheese on Google and see an image of a penis.
Snake, climb in.
A lot of people will think I'm joking. That was actually one of the first times I ever got sent to the principal's office in school. Was exactly that. Like, we had the computer lab in our school that was like 3 computers. Because my local school was smaller. It's a smaller town that I grew up in when I was a kid. Sorry, I thought the dog was just about to fucking barf on my bed. And yeah, you would look up like cheese and just boom, penis. And the teacher saw I Googled cheese, penis on the screen. I got sent to the principal's office for looking at penis on the school computer. That was one of the first times I ever went to the principal's office. I don't like want to check. It's true. Meat Spin is not around anymore. Because Meat Spin was funny as fuck. I'm just gonna use the first person. It doesn't look as cool, but it's way easier because the sight is so much easier to read. Oh shit, he goes to the right there? Okay. Son of a bitch. I don't think I've ever gone to the principal's office for getting in trouble, at least. Bro, I was in the principal's office so much in school. I was such a little shit. I was a troublemaker.
Hurry!
I think it still is just uncensored now. Yeah, so the thing with YouTube, like,
I'll take the wheel.
uncensored nudity and shit, is that in the post-adpocalypse world, YouTube kind of realized that they can't do anything to like actively moderate a site at this scale perfectly. Like, it's just not possible. So the approach they've taken now is moderating what they can and what they find to be really important. But largely the moderation on YouTube now is just not monetizing content unless it's like clean and meets certain channel metrics and stuff, which is why the modern partner program is a thing. Back in the day, chat, this is some old YouTube lore, if you didn't know. Back in the day, when I first started uploading like little shitty videos to YouTube, you didn't need a partner program to be monetized on YouTube. Every video on YouTube was monetized if you just made an AdSense account and linked it. Boom. It worked. You didn't need to be partnered to monetize your shit. That's a post-adpocalypse change. The partner program being as strict as it is now and being the only way to monetize the way it is now. Yeah, I saw the dog get up. But I've mentioned before, I was in the principal's office a lot in school. I was such a little shit. That was like the first time that I got sent to the principal's office for not really doing anything that was like that crazy. I googled cheese. I was in like 2nd grade, dude. This was like 2008. Something like that. Second grade, 2008, crazy. I know. I was monetized on YouTube before the ad program. Yep. Got paid a total of 13 cents. Yeah, I remember like linking the AdSense up and everything, and just never even coming close to hitting the payment threshold because I also made like maybe 7 cents or something. Frank's Adventure? I don't know that one, no. It's funny though that I did play a lot of like what I see people refer to now as like the OG Flash games. I'll see like TikToks or whatever about like, you're old if you played these Flash games growing up. And it's like Potty Racers and Club Penguin. Not Club Penguin. No, I said Club Penguin. I didn't mean Club Penguin. I meant Penguin Diner. I'm trying to think.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. Genes exist to pass down our hopes.
Enjoy the Otacon finale in the Twin Snakes in all its beauty.
Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future. Loving each other, teaching each new generation.
The gaycation.
Then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Until today, I've only lived for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now?
I want to enjoy life. I really do. How about you, Otacon?
Me? I feel like a new man.
So what are you gonna do? Continue your research?
No. Science and technology are fine, but humans are my interest now.
Sounds good.
The whole reason I got into science in the first place was because I was no good with people. I was scared of them. I was scared of life. I thought that I could never understand them because they're so illogical. But I've finally learned how to like people. There's no reason for me to be afraid anymore.
You and I are more alike than I thought.
I'm no wolf, but I'm not gonna just stand on the sidelines anymore. I'm gonna stand on my own 2 feet. I'm not gonna hide anymore.
You're giving up your stealth camo?
Huh? Oh, yeah. You can have it. So, this is where we say goodbye to our loves as well. Want me to drive?
No thanks. I'd rather do it myself.
No problem. Where to, Snake?
My real name is David, Otacon.
I'm Hal, Dave.
Oh, that's right. Hal. Hal and Dave. That's a good one. Maybe we should take a trip to Jupiter.
So, where are you going, Dave?
I think it's time for me to look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will you find it?
I'll find it. I know I'll find it.
They made it so much less bromancy here. It's less yeah, I guess that's the best word.
Suno mono ultramatic chromoscopic silicovo volcanico conciosis. So if you're not necessarily familiar for why or with why that one feels a lot less like bromancy, in the original version of that, in MGS1's Otacon ending, Otacon is like, he has his arms wrapped around Snake from behind, like he's holding on to Snake on the snowmobile that whole time, whereas, oh, fuck, thank God this thing has a lid on it. Whereas in the in the Twin Snakes, he had like his hands behind him holding on to the back of the snowmobile instead. So it felt a little less like, whoa, what is happening here? I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't just stick with it, because it's so funny in the original. Giving Snake the reach around. Is it true that there's a transformer called Reach Around? Or is that just a shitpost? Because I saw that shitpost a few days ago and I was like, there's no way. And I Googled it and I couldn't really tell if it was or wasn't. I couldn't necessarily find the real Reach Around, if it does exist. Because everyone was just making memes of the meme. There isn't one? Damn it. I wanted it to be real. I wanted it to be a real Transformer. There's Reach Out. Yeah, I found Reach Out. I want Reach Around to be real. Oh, the credits are unskippable in like every MGS game. I'm sad that Reach Around isn't real. Crane Brain? Is that a real? That doesn't sound like a real. I mean, it kind of does. Hold on. Is this a real Transformer? Why do they call him that? There actually is a Transformer called Crane Brain. You guys wouldn't believe what he turns into. Nah, dude. What? What is this frame? What is this frame? Brain. Quote. Just look it up. I found Crane Brain. Oh, I found Crane Brain. This is insane. This is insane. Oh my god, you guys, I found out about a Dragon Ball meme the other day that I had no idea about somehow. Apparently this is like a big Dragon Ball meme that I had just never heard. One of my friends said it to me the other day, and I was like, what are you talking about? And he made me look it up. It's on the Dragon Ball Fanon, as in fan canon, wiki. And I was dying laughing reading it the first time. I had never heard of Water Vegeta before. Does anyone here know Water Vegeta? Because holy shit, it's so funny for no reason. I have literally no reason to ever play Halo 4 and MCC now. Rejoice. Halo 4 is not that bad. It's about as good as Reach. Never heard of it. So, here. In Dragon Ball Z, when Vegeta is on Namek and he fights Raccoon, there's a part of that fight where they go under the water. And this is just a frame from it. Ignore the credits behind it. There's a frame of him that's under the water. Not a frame, just a bit where they fight underwater and he flies at him like this, right? So someone wrote a whole fan wiki page for this, and they called it Water Vegeta. And here's the paragraph word for word. It says, Water Vegeta is a form of Vegeta that he is able to take whenever he is in water. In this form, he turns bluer and his eyes go blank. He can move at high speeds through the water and breathe underwater. He only uses it once during his battle with Raccoon. His power level increases by 1.
Choose the type of life they want to live.
And then the rest, hold on, I just have to pull over the fanon page because the rest of it's very funny too. The first time I was reading it, I was just dying because I'm like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever read about Dragon Ball. But then if you just go through the rest of the page, they have like possible sightings, and it's literally just any time that Vegeta has ever touched the water. And then you go down to the gallery, and it's just like Water Vegeta Super Saiyan question mark? Water Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 question mark? And it's just shots from the animes of him in the water.
Yes, sir.
However, his eyes don't go blank in any of these appearances, nor does he become bluer, so it's not him.
They've all been deleted from the base's computer.
It's so fucking stupid. I was dying over Water Vegeta the other day because he introduced me to it. And then I found a Sparking Zero mod that lets Vegeta Scouter transform into Water Vegeta.
Yes.
I have that mod now. I have Water Vegeta modded into my Sparking Zero now.
That's right.
So if you go into the bathtub, do you become Water Troll? I do. I turn bluer.
Of course, the other one.
My eyes go blank and I can breathe underwater. It's real.
Sir. I agree completely. It takes a
my power level does go up by 1, yes.
To rule the world.
There are Water Vegeta fans. Yeah, hold on. Let me go find the Sparking Zero mod. Because I did download it and we played with it and I was just shit posting the whole time.
I'm a fertile motherfucker.
I found it.
The surveillance will continue.
I found Water Vegeta mod.
Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Look,
I got
behold.
so excited, I shot a load, my bad.
Behold the Water Vegeta mod for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. You can become Water Vegeta. Look at him. He's beautiful. He turns bluer and his power level goes up by 1. Water Vegeta is awesome. It's so stupid. Dude. And we played on a map that just has a shit ton of water. We played on the one that's the island, and then the rest of the map is just water surrounding it. And the whole time, anytime I came out of the water, I would stop fighting him and just go fly back into the water before starting to fight him again. I would not fight him outside of the water while using Water Vegeta. I was doing a terrible Vegeta impression the whole time. Have you tried playing a good game like Halo Reach? I played plenty of good games. Halo Reach is not one of them. I've played Halo Reach. It's just not on the list. Water Vegeta biome. Water Vegeta is my hero. It's so stupid. It's so fucking funny. And that mod, by the way, they gave him like... No. Who did I miss? 97%? Okay. I can live with this. I missed Meryl's tag. I missed Meryl's dog tag. I can't believe I didn't notice that earlier. I thought I had missed like Vulcan Raven or Liquid. I somehow like the other day, the last stream, I missed Meryl's tag and no one ever noticed, including me. All right. Let's do that first. Dog tag cleanup starts now. Thank God the dog tags are way shorter in this game than MGS2 because the game is so much shorter. But yes, there are Water Vegeta fans, and I am now one of them. Water Vegeta is fucking hilarious. I love Water Vegeta. He's so cool. He maybe appears in Daima while he's fighting, oh god, what was his name? What was that? I'm gonna go write Water Vegeta fanfic today. That sounds like a great idea to me. I should show off the Water Vegeta mod. It's so funny. There's no reason for it to be as funny as it is. He has more drip. He does. He doesn't. He definitely has more drip. He's drippy and moist is fucking awful. So Sparking Zero stream tomorrow. Know what else is drippy and moist? Water Vegeta. And Water Vegeta. There was a page on the fan wiki for Water Goku, but it's nowhere near as funny as Water Vegeta. Does the elevator always take this long, chat? There it is. Water Goku is a phony. Trust me, I was there. I agree. Hold on, disc change incoming. Yeah, so I don't think we're gonna have to complete full playthroughs to get these remaining dog tags because it seems to work differently to MGS2. It seems to, at least. We'll see. And even then, I might be able to use a separate save file, or two, I guess, to do it. Maybe?
The bright dot in the middle is used.
Thankfully, speedrunning Twin Snakes is very fast. Like, incredibly fast. It'd be so funny if something like that even exists. No. can't. They can't have made Water Vegeta Rule 34. He was so shocked when I told him that I had never heard of Water Vegeta. He was like, "How have you never heard of Water Vegeta?" He made me look it up. You know the rule. If it exists, chat. No. Not Water Vegeta. He's too pure. It can't be true. Oh, by the way, did anyone see the new video that's ready for members and patrons? No one has mentioned it, weirdly. I feel like everyone always mentions the new video when one is ready and in early access. No one has mentioned this one. I know some of the members have watched it because I've gotten comments on it from them already. Funny comments, by the way. Comments that made me laugh. So I'm not a member or a patron. You can see them. Like, if you go to the video tab or if you go to a playlist that they're on, you'll see them. You just won't be able to watch them the way that YouTube does it. That's bad news. Don't tell the artists that Water Vegeta Rule 34 doesn't exist. Water Vegeta doesn't exist then? He absolutely exists. He has to, because he's in my Sparking Zero game. Checkmate, liberal. He does exist. Maybe the rule is just wrong. Maybe the rule has been fake all this time. There's no porn, so he doesn't exist. Checkmate, liberal. The fact that that phrase is still so burned into my brain this many years later. Who even was it that would say it? Was it Ben Shapiro? Was it Ben Shapiro that said checkmate, liberal? I can't remember. It was so long ago now, it feels like. I think it was. That phrase is still just burned into my head. That's one that stuck with me long term. They know he's too pure, that's why it's not on YouTube. True. Woke mind virus prevents me from seeing Water Vegeta on Rule 34. It probably is it. That's probably all that's happening there. Definitely. Come on, Snake. Get it together, man.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Oh. Oh, sorry, Meryl. Okay, I might have to actually... We are on extreme. We are on extreme. I might have to actually play smart. Woke means not sleep. It's when you wake up in the morning. Trying to play like half smart here. Oh. This could maybe work for a spot that's half smart. Meryl! Help me!
What are you waiting for?
It won't work if Meryl doesn't help. She won't leave that spot, so use the fire extinguisher. Oh, for fuck's sake, the armor.
Snake, are you okay?
Is that a naked guy with his butt up in the air in the corner right there? Chat, if you haven't played Metal Gear, I think you should. Hot take. Metal Gear good. I might actually have to aim for the head. That might just
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
be what's going on here.
I'm telling you, shoot.
30 bucks for Master Collection on Steam right now? False! False, you hear that? False. Is it true? What Metal Gear game do you like the most? 2 is my favorite. I'm an MGS2 fan. I'm a fan of all of them, though, is the thing. What run is this? We're doing dog tag cleanup now. So we are on extreme right now. Because I missed fucking Meryl's dog tag on extreme. At least it's a really easy one to get that's not very far into the game. Maybe it's not on sale anymore? God damn it. Knows 4 is peak. 4 is up there for me. 4 is maybe, well, 4 is top 5. Top 5. Oh, I have to do the tank fight too, though. Metal Gear sale is over. You're safe for now. Next time. Next time. Survive is top 1. Yeah, Survive is number 1. Duh. Then... was maybe considering buying, probably not. Don't start with 5, don't do it. 5 is great, but please work your way up. Don't do that to yourself. I think that's half of the reason that people think Metal Gear lore is so convoluted. I think it's because they start with like 5 or 3. Even starting with 3 will do that to you. Genuinely.
Hiding won't help you. I love it. All right, I'm alive again. Let's go.
You actually made it to the reload that time. How about MGR? MGR will do that to you too. Four's had a surge in popularity over the last 5 to 6 years after being hated on for a long time. Really? I feel like it's still pretty hated on, like, even recently.
Bribes.
Because when I put up my video and said mostly good things about 4, a lot of people were like, I can't believe you like this game. What a steaming pile of shit. But, like, it was a great game. It was such a good video game. Four is up there, though. I think... gameplay-wise, it's still meh. I thought gameplay was where it excelled. Aside from, Act 3. MGS4 has a video essay every fucking year saying how it's actually garbage or something. That's what I was gonna say. I feel like most of the general sentiment still seems to lean towards it being not good. Four's gameplay is so good though. It's just different. Like you definitely have to engage with it in a different way, but man, it plays so well. Act 3 was a disaster though. Gameplay wise, no. Act 5's gameplay isn't great either, but Act 5 is where the story really goes crazy. So I like Act 5. Act 3, story-wise, is not good enough to carry how shit it is gameplay-wise. But like Acts 1, 2, and 4 all play beautifully. And I like 4's story. It has some stupid shit, for sure, but I like it. Just waiting on Meryl. Old Snake theme hits so hard. MGS4's soundtrack in general is insane. It might actually be the best Metal Gear soundtrack, to be honest. It probably is. But yeah, MGS4 has a lot of stupid shit story-wise that I can't ignore. Even outside of Ocelot craziness. What's it? There's shit like Snake just deciding to use CQC suddenly. And he apparently knew it the whole time, but just didn't want to use it. There's shit like that. That's just like, what? Better than MGR? Story-wise, yes. Yes. Definitely story-wise. MGR's story is really fun, but I would never argue that it's good or strong. Definitely fun, though. Oh, not soundtrack, no. No. Actually, you're right. That soundtrack is the soundtrack. You're right. Absolutely.
Nanomachine, son.
Uh-oh. Well, let me fuck up this tank fight. And by fuck up, I mean actually lose. Not fuck up in a good way. Ah, I held it too early. Leave me alone. Oh, shit. I ran into it. I was so focused on the nade.
Snake, what happened? Snake!
Yeah, 4 being so hard to play nowadays is definitely part of the game generally having such a mixed... What's it? A mixed general sentiment. I bet when it comes out, it's gonna have a war between rose-tinted versus new gamers. I'm in the camp of new gamers. I didn't play MGS4 until last year. So it's not rose-tinted, for me at least. Are there more grenades down here? I don't remember where... Or does that one just keep respawning? No, just M9 ammo down here. Shit. I haven't seen that before. I thought it sounded weird. Oh my god. Ow. Same situation as Armored Core. Yeah, I mean, there is definitely that with Metal Gear's community. Like, every game has a ton of haters within the community, for sure. It's a community with very diverse opinions on the games, for the most part. There are a couple, I'm stuck in the tank. I can't get out of the tank. There are a couple games that are very unified when it comes to like general sentiment, but for the most part, I feel like every title in the series has people who love it and hate it like unconditionally. For sure. Kojima faction and the MGS faction. There's a lot of, even like when it comes to opinions on Kojima, it's very split nowadays too. That's a whole other thing. Why have I not been using the bandana? Why did I only just think of this? Oh, that went in. Valid reason for liking any of the mainline titles the most. It's true. Oh, son of a bitch. I got a little too far away.
Snake, what happened?
Everything Kojambo does is genius versus MGS can continue without him. And then there's the whole camp of, what's it? Like, everything Kojima touched was shit. And every time I bring this up, people are like, what are you even talking about? But seriously, I got so many people in the comments who just fucking hated Kojima and everything that he did. And it's crazy. Because I'm like, so you're a Metal Gear fan? Yes. Metal Gear is one of your favorite game franchises? Yes. But Kojima is a hack who was never talented in the first place? Yes. Snatcher and Police Knots, please. I want to do more of his stuff outside of Metal Gear for sure. Because his style is so unique, so bizarre. Like, I want to play Death Stranding at some point. I want to play his stuff pre-MGS1. Like, what's it? Like, Snatchers and Police Knots and stuff. Zone of Enders was post MGS1, but still.
See how you like this?
They don't hate Kojima, they hate Kojima D-Riders. No, some of them really do hate Kojima. A lot of them really do hate Kojima. A lot of them, for sure. Oh. There were a lot of them, like, specifically saying things like, yeah, even the good games weren't good because of Kojima. All the parts that were good about this game were done by people other than Kojima, and when Kojima wasn't being supervised, the games came out like shit because Kojima was never actually good at this. Uh-oh. Oh, no. son of a bitch. $16 billion passwords? What the fuck? What is this? 16 billion passwords? Hold on. What the fuck? The mother of all data breaches. What? Better not be made up. No, there's a lot talking about it. Google apparently put out a warning? I didn't get a warning from Google. But I'm also seeing different numbers, to be fair. But it seems like just over time the number has gone up. Like I'm seeing stuff from a few weeks ago saying like 200 million, but then it just progressively, the number keeps going higher.
Is this all right? Just giving him the card like that.
We'll play with him a little.
It's real. Yeah, a bunch of companies are apparently putting out statements saying change passwords.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
Including Google, Apple, Facebook.
He lives
How
and
fuck did
breathes
all of them get
combat
breached
just
for so
like
many
you.
passwords?
I would expect
Like
no
back to
less
back
from
to
your-
back. That's fucking crazy.
I told you so.
Oh, okay. Apparently,
General Ivan,
Apparently.
I hear that you lost your arm
what
and
they're
left
saying
home.
is they've confirmed that 184 million passwords have leaked.
Sioux means snake.
However,
It is known as
16
an
billion
animal.
credentials across these platforms have leaked. 16 billion records. So I guess that would be things like email, password, security
He and I will meet
questions,
again in battle.
probably, what's it?
Yes, the raven on
What am I
my
thinking
head.
of? Words are hard.
Thirst for
Like personal info in various forms. Oh, maybe one-time maybe I didn't think about that, but it could be. I don't know. I've mentioned before. Here, I can take it out. It's not like I'm.
Careful. You
just need it for the
absolutely must
login.
Not use weapons in that
I
area.
have one of these.
Program the nanomachine so
One of
they
these
won't
little
break.
keys. I have a couple of these because if this one ever breaks, I need a backup to be able to get into my shit. I use these as my two-factor for things. It's double-sided. Here. One side is like a micro USB, and one side is a lightning, so that it works for like iPhone and stuff too. You plug it in, and it's a physical authenticator. This has the code in it, and it's checking for this thing's code. And you need to have it plugged in to log in. I have a couple of those set up. YubiKey is great, so great. I love that shit. It's such peace of mind that, like the two-factor is a physical object that you have, right? Use their names as passwords is concerning. True. This man has a real PAL key. They're not very expensive either. They're pretty cheap. I definitely, like, if you're worried about account security for whatever reason, I would recommend it. I gotta get one of those. They're pretty great. I really do. Because it is such good peace of mind to be like, yeah, you need the physical key beyond just the login info. And I know, like, one of them is plugged into my computer, one of them is on my desk right there. The backup one is on my desk. What are they called again? There are a few of them. YubiKey is the popular one. Those are what I have too. It's not like there's only one brand, but YubiKey is the big one. They're very nice. Especially for, like, you know, YouTube accounts, which notoriously get hacked a lot. It's great to have one of those. Not have to worry about my channel getting jacked remotely. But I'll probably have to go in and regenerate a bunch of passwords just in case. You never know. It's not a bad idea to do it. Because I've also mentioned that I do the randomly generated passwords as well. So all of my passwords are different. And just random strings of like 50 characters that are complete nonsense. How do they work? You plug them in and set them up with like your two-factor. And then when you go to log in, instead of asking you to like go and verify your email through them sending you an email or whatever it might be, instead they will they'll ask you to plug in the YubiKey and hit the buttons on the side of it to confirm. And it checks to make sure that it's one of your registered keys, and then you hit the buttons to actually push it through. They're pretty sweet. The trick doesn't work if you miss the final hit. Come on. Oops. God bless having Metal Gear speedrunners that watch stream, because all these little tricks that just get you through shit faster, like slightly faster, are great. Fucking Nikita doubling the damage of your last melee hit for some reason. That attack is still horse shit. Venom Snake, you fucking stop. You stop.
I'm here, Snake.
Where? Son of a bitch.
Where are you looking?
Right here. God damn it. The trick doesn't work if the third attack doesn't connect, Snake.
Like old times. I've been waiting for this day.
That really... We stayed on that shot for a minute.
That's it. I remember that punch. Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle, the clashing of bone and sinew. That's good, Snake.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, we are done. I wasn't sure if he had like 1 HP left or not. Or basically to Meryl's tag. And then we'll have that last extreme tag that I missed. I can't believe I missed one of the like weird ones that aren't just the guards. If anything, you'd think, because I know of the weird ones and have to go out of my way for them, that I would miss just one of the guards tags, if anything, but here we are. The 3 tags I have to clean up are all weird ones. My god, all the skipping. Jesus. So many cutscenes. Holy shit. Was that the last one? Yes, thank God. Oops. God damn it. Most car accidents happen on people's regular routes. Yeah. At least it's quick to get to this point in the game. Like, really quick. In Twin Snakes. It helps. Alright. Well. It is about that time. I gotta go get back to video work. Well, I gotta go make dinner. And then video work. It's besides the point. It is about that time. So. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a follow, sub, whatever. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing a bunch of other stuff too, like Resident Evil, Yakuza, Ace Combat, some other new stuff. Like I've been trying to do Elden Ring Night Rain in solo, which is way harder than it should be. But it's been fun doing it. All sorts of stuff. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed, feel free to go ahead and leave a like on the YouTube side. It helps out with algorithm. Appreciate it if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube or Twitch to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server. If you're over on Twitch, they're on things like the channel page. They're in chat commands. You'll be able to find them there too. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for supers, new members, things like that. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you. And goodbye.